I used to struggle a lot trying to focus doing X task, X piece of work. When I was in high school and the teacher will assign, I don't know, certain homework, I will always have the motivation to do it because I want to have good grades, of course. But I will always find myself once I get home and it's time to do the work on the weekends or just I came from home from school. I will be doing it. I will be setting up everything, getting my notebooks, my pen, my paper, the website where I need to get information to do this piece of work. But I will always find myself distracted. I will always find myself like, I don't know, man. I don't want to do the work. Oh, it's so taxing. Or like, oh my God, like now I have to complete all of that. Oh no, Paula. Well, what if I play just 1 hour of video games before just to get myself hyped and motivated, and then I can proceed with it. A million hopes, and then I just end up procrastinating the task 1, 2, 3, 4 days. And I was the type of kid that will do his homework one day do. Literally, like let's say it was a Sunday. I had all the day to do the homework. Then and Monday, that's where I have to present my homework to the teacher once I get to school and the next day. But I didn't do the homework for the whole day. So then I realized when I'm already sleeping at nighttime, I end up waking up around 2, 3 a.m. And I was like, oh shoot, I forgot doing the homework. I forgot learning the presentation. And literally from 3 a.m., 2 a.m. till like 5 or 6, where that's usually the time where I had to go to school. Um, yeah, I was like sleep deprived and very tired. And when I will present my homework to the teacher, you he wouldn't say that to my face, but you can tell in his body language that my homework or my presentation wasn't that as good quality. So if you can relate to this story, if that's happening to you currently, that you are getting distracted, you just don't find yourself doing the work, this video will help you with the 4 principles that I implemented in my personal life to improve my work rate and my work quality. Principle number one, trudging through the snow. I came with this analogy, and you know that if you are, let's say, like in, I don't know, like in Europe or North America, there are, like snow in winter, and sometimes your house gets like let's say it's December, January, and you see that, and in your garden, in your back garden, there is a lot of like snow. It's very uncomfortable going outside. So let's say like let's say that your parents, they have a car or you have a car, and you have to leave your house to do whatever. But it's very, very uncomfortable because there is snow everywhere. So what do you have to do? You have to trudge through it. You have to like remove it with, like the snow from your garden with a specific tool. So that's basically the principle number one. How does that correlate to the context that we are talking about? Before doing a piece of work, let's say that I'm gonna speak in the context of programming because I like programming. Yeah, let's say that you have to make weather CLI in the I don't know, like in JavaScript, the Rust programming language, whatever. You know what is the task, but there is like you get like a million thoughts like, oh, I don't want to do it, oh, I feel tired, oh yeah, but I can play 1 hour of video games, yeah, oh no, yeah, but I have to do this other thing. You are getting a lot of reasons to not do to not do the task at hand. So trudging through the snow will apply that. Even when you are getting these thoughts, you are still gonna do the work. Hard work literally means doing the work, especially when you don't feel like it. Discipline. That's basically what it is. If you find yourself motivated and with a lot of joy, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this work right away, you are boom and on your laptop coding, doing a website, making the CLI program. That's not hard work because you already have the motivation. You feel like doing the work, so it's not hard work, it's easy work. But when those days arrive, like for me, for example, before recording and this video, I was doing certain things, like just preparing myself and just to record this video, like fixing my hair, brushing my teeth, and all of it. I was having a million thoughts, a million reasons not to record the video. Like, oh no, let's do this other thing, or oh no, let's watch the clothes right now. Yeah, that's very important. And then I will record the video. Oh yeah, but because you are doing weightlifting, you need to eat your protein because of muscle synthesis, and a million copes. I was getting it, and even though those thoughts were running around my head, I was just like, okay, let's record anyways. And once I pressed record, I already felt motivated to keep recording this video. And by the way, sometimes when the task is very, very hard, let's say for me, scripting videos and programming, sometimes it takes a lot of hard work, because uh, solving the problems of, oh, I find this bug, or oh, what can I say in this sentence for the script of this video? I'm working, I sometimes I'm still getting those thoughts. I still have to trudge through the snow while working, and that depends on the complexity of whatever I am doing. So that's just principle number one. Even when you are having thoughts or not feeling like doing the work, you still do the work. That's hard work. Principle number two, one step at a time. I got this concept from video games. I used to play a lot of video games. Literally, I would play for 12 hours per day, literally. So, you know that in video games, before achieving X conquest, X mission, there are certain requirements. For example, before you go to kill a dragon in whatever video game, in RPG video game, you are required to have certain items. Let's say you need to have this specific shield, this specific sword, or you need to do this mission before going and kill the dragon. You can implement this analogy in real life. For example, before me recording this video, what was the first task that I had to do? Well, and it was scripting the the video first and foremost. But before that, what do I have to do, or what did I have to do? Well, first I need to get my laptop. All right, I need to turn on the laptop. Okay, I need to open my document, and that's where I just stop writing. And then after finishing the script, now to record the video. What is the next step? Well, I just need to read the script. If everything is all right, just reviewing it. If there are no mistakes, and basically I know what I'm going to speak about for the video. Okay, once done that, what do I have to do? Well, I have to prepare myself. And within preparing myself before recording the video, what do I have to do? Let's say I need to take like a shower to be presentable in the video. What's the next step? Brushing my teeth. Okay, after that, fixing my hair. And basically one step at a time until I get to the point where I just need to press record, and here I am recording the video. You don't have to think of the big task of, oh yeah, bro, like for example, let's say that you are going to the gym. Oh yeah, bro, today is leg day. Oh my god, it's gonna be so hard, man, doing those squats, those leg presses, calf raises. Oh my god, it's so hard. You don't have to think about the task itself. Is yet not the time to do the specific thing. There are certain requirements that you have to do beforehand. Like, let's say before even going to the gym and do the training, what do you have to do? Well, you have to prepare your bottle of water, yeah, put in your clothes and put in the music to motivate yourself. And then you just have to, close your house, make everything show is, organized and knowing to they can get to your home. Yeah. The next one, going to the gym. Then what else? Being at the gym. What else? Doing the warm up. And what else? Now that's when you start doing the squat session. And by the time you're doing the squat session, you already feel nice, you already feel motivated. So that's basically principle number two, one step at a time. Principle number three, diet. And I know you may be gonna find it weird and confusing. Like, how does my diet impact my work rate and my work quality? Actually, there are many ways, but I'm gonna speak and I'm gonna break it down in two subsections. The first one is eating a low carb diet. And I know you probably have been watching a lot of videos or maybe like on social media, TikTok, Instagram, whatever, of people promoting the carnivore diet, or the keto diet, which is an easier version of carnivore. And I'm gonna be honest, this diet it fucking works. Like, it does wonders. Like, if you wanna, like, from all this video, if you wanna take only one principle, let it be this one. Why? Well, when you eat in a low carb diet, and I'm not gonna go through all the scientific things of like how your body works when and digesting and all of that. I'm just gonna make it very simple for you to understand. When you eat a high carb diet, I don't know if that has happened to you. Well, to everyone that happens, even me. Yeah, when you consume, let's say, bread, a lot of rice, sweet potatoes, you get brain fog. You feel like, oh man, I'm tired. I feel sleepy. Oh my god, man, you just wanna rest. Yeah, the reason why is because of this spike of insulin. Yeah, that it makes you having like this. How can I say, like, basically you get like brain fog. You just feel like very tired, even though you just ate to have energy to keep going for the day. Like, how crazy is that, bro? The meals that we eat are supposed to give us energy to go around our days, but instead the diet that we have, the modern diet that we have, makes us sleepy. Like, that is not how it's supposed to work. But when you eat a low carb diet, like very high in protein, let's say steak, eggs, I don't know, fish, and just meat in general, protein, and with some fats, let's say like all and olive oil, you can eat a big plate, a huge steak, and like 8 eggs. You feel satiating. That's how you say it, and you still have energy. You don't feel the brain fog. That's the benefit of eating a high carb diet, and also the benefit, bro. Let's say that you are bulking. When you are eating meals high in protein, you get less body fat. I'm not saying that you don't gain any type of body fat, but you gain less body fat percentage, because protein is not breaking down as glycogen, however you say it, and then being stored as fat in your body as energy. So you gain the benefits of building more muscle because, and of course, carbs, fats, and all of the micronutrients is very important to your muscle and for the overall 100% correct functionality of your body. But protein is the main factor at the time when it comes to like muscle repair, muscle maintenance, and keep growing, yeah, basically in hypertrophy. And the best thing is that you get very good mental cognition when you just cut most of the carbs. And I'm not saying to go full carnivore. You can try an easier version of carnivore, which is keto, where you don't only eat meat, you can eat like um, eggs, fish, just protein in general. You can add some fat on it, like ghee, which is high premium butter, or some olive oil. And I want to use another example for this section before ending this subsection of eating a low carb diet, which is how humans used to be back in the ancient times. When we used to go for hunting, we wouldn't eat anything like bread or pasta, whatever. These things only came when agriculture became a thing, like 1,000 years. But even before that, the things that we used to eat in the ancient times will be after hunting meat, and like if we killed a goat or whatever type of animal, chicken, and we will grab the fruits that we will find in the, like, I don't know, like in the jungle, in nature, yeah, as sort of like quick energy. But we wouldn't be eating that and on a daily basis. It was just like some snacks, if that's the correct way of saying it. So the natural way of things is actually eating meals high in protein. Don't fall for the lies, the bullshit that society tells you that, oh yeah, you should eat more carbohydrates, you should eat your bread and pasta. That thing was introduced in the 20th century. By the way, you can do your own research. There is no backup in science for this. And also, once this horrendous diet, like the pyramid of food, has been added to our society in the 20th century, diabetes has skyrocketed, and cancer and all of these diseases, metabolic syndrome, and all of that. Now, for section number two, to subsection number two of the third principle of diet, is using hunger as fuel for your work. Going back again to the example of ancient times, before we will go for a hunt, we will be fasted. We wouldn't have eaten anything, because if you already ate, what's the point of going for a hunt? Yeah, we are just wasting our energy, we are wasting resources when we are already satiated of the meal that we had. And let's say that you are a leader, and you are having your tribe of fellow men that, like, it's time to go for hunting, to eat and provide this meal to our families, our tribe, our community. You wouldn't want your men to be satiated already. Why? Because of the rest and digest, like the lions. The lions, when they haven't eaten anything, when they are hungry, they are irritated, they are and agitated. They have the desire for go for a hunt and just kill the animal and eat. Hunger is one of the best sources of energy to get work done. It's just like when you have balls full, yeah, and you go to approach to a girl, you decide to speak to that girl because of your high testosterone, yeah, and through the roof. You will be naturally smooth as speaking to the girl. I don't know, maybe getting her number, whatever, yeah. But let's say that you get, like, how most pathetic men do nowadays, that they get the balls full, and I'm like, oh my god, I need to come, I need to yeah. Now, after they have spasmated all of their juice, do you think that they will have the desire to go and approach to speak to a girl with this all of smoothness, desire to basically pound her? No, because he's already satiated. Yeah, it's a very fucking bad habit. It's a fucking bad to do it, and it's a culpa lie of the real thing, which is having actual intimacy with a woman. But yeah, anyways, he wouldn't have the desire to do it because he's already satiated, because he already got to spread the juice. Yeah, the testosterone have lowered, the dopamine has lowered, even way lower than the baseline. So for work, using the for this video, the context of work, Why would you be doing your work when you after eating, when your body naturally be and gets more rest in digest? It doesn't make any sense. When a lion finish hunting, he doesn't have the desire to go around and hunt. He just sits there like in the grass, taking sunlight, just resting or just pounding some other lightness. So yeah, from this principle of diet, principle number three, eat a low carb diet, keto or carnivore. And the second section, use hunger as a fuel for your work. Now for the last principle, principle number four, having a good reason slash meaning for your work. That has probably happened to you quite a lot, same to me and most people, that when they are doing some work that they know deeply that is not benefiting them in any shape or form, like correlated to the goals, they find it boring. Like school, we know that school teaches a lot of BS. They don't teach you. I'm not saying that all of the things that they teach is complete garbage. It's just that you just not gonna use them. Like most people don't use the knowledge that they get from school. Yeah, like trigonometry, calculus. Yeah, sure. Maybe someone here, 1% here will say, "Oh no, but calculus is good, because I study architecture." Well, yeah, good for you, man. But for most of us, the knowledge we get from school is complete obsolete. Instead of teaching us stuff that are fundamental that we will carry with ourselves for life, which is like how to socialize, how to have a good influence on people, and how to articulate all your thoughts, how to think long term, values such as discipline, willpower, gratitude, and all of that. Instead of teaching us all of that, or a good one as well, which is financial discipline. Instead of teaching us all of that, they teach us things that we are not really gonna use in our on a daily basis. So when you are doing their assignments, the things that they give you, the tasks that they give you to do, or let's say you are in a job in a 9 to 5 and you gotta do this work, deeply is not correlated to your goals. You don't really like. There is nothing in common like and of your values, your standards, and the work that you have to do. You find it boring. You don't wanna do it. So find that task for you, that work for you that actually fulfills you. I'm not saying that sometimes you're not gonna, yeah, you are gonna feel motivated 100% of all time, or yeah, you're gonna be, oh yeah, I wanna do my work and all that. As I mentioned in step number one, which is trudging through the snow. Hard work is doing the work even though when there are like a million reasons to not do it, just especially when you are not feeling like doing the work. That's hard work. But anyways, yeah, in this context, find work that is actually meaningful to you. For me, I find it meaningful, and through education, through speaking, through explaining concepts to people and how to improve themselves. I find it very meaningful. I actually like it. Is like my purpose in this world, helping young men to improve themselves. As I didn't have someone when I was younger, I was raised fatherless. Yeah, I didn't have a masculine figure to guide me on how to do things in life, how to be strong, or how to speak to women, how to be an ambitious, high testosterone man. I had to learn these things on my own. So I took it as my responsibility and to help these young men, a lot of young men actually, that are going through the trials and tribulations of being in modern society, where they don't have like a path to follow. They don't know what principles they should follow. And I helped these men as I didn't have this help myself. I had to learn it the hard way through reading books, learning from other people and mentors, and going through trial and error until I got to a position where I can talk from my experience, teach you things that are actually valuable for your life. So the my work, the job that I have to do, which is meaningful, correlated to my purpose, my goals, is writing the script and recording videos. So you have to first know what is like your purpose, the thing that you want to do in life. And I'm gonna be honest, this is gonna be an unsexy answer. It's gonna take time to find this. It's not like overnight that you're gonna find it. You have to be in complete solitude, ponder, look to a wall, and speak to yourself. Think, what do I want to achieve in this life? Whom do I want to be? Whom do I want to be? As whom do I want to be recognized by? What is the impact that I want to leave in this world to my community? And also for principle number 4, beware of protecting your dopamine. Why do I say this? In the society that we live in, it's very obvious. There are many temptations, a lot of ways to get quick dopamine, such as scrolling, like on social media, video games, tapping, or even worse, edging, on and all of that. These things gives you quick dopamine. They are made in that way to get you hooked, because the level of resistance for you to get dopamine, for you to get the joy, yeah, the pleasure, is basically short term and quick. But in comparison, when you have to do, let's say, at work, let's say programming or recording a video, in my case, the dopamine is not that quick, because there are certain walls of resistance, as I mentioned, trudging through the snow. Sometimes it can be quite complicated to achieve a X or complete X task. But these and instant gratification things, these ways of getting quick dopamine, it basically is far times easier to do it. So when you have right your dopamine levels of doing instant gratification, when it comes the time to do the work that you actually want to do, the thing that is gonna give you the fulfill your goals for the long term, you don't want to do it, because your dopamine has already got used to do things that gives you a level of happiness and enjoyment faster. Like, I'm gonna be honest, most of the days, or pretty much for your whole life, I don't know how it's gonna be in the future. Most likely it's gonna be even worse. More temptations, more instant gratification, more degenerate things that society are gonna throw at us, so we become weak, brainwashed by bullshit. You have to live like a monk nowadays, man. Like, if you wanna be a fucking beast, kill it in life, I'm gonna be honest, like, you really have to live like a monk nowadays, cutting social media, cutting video games, porn, fapping, junk food, and all of that. So your dopamine levels get to a normal baseline that you imagine, like, reaching that level when literally reading is enjoyable, programming, doing some type of work that is actually meaningful to you, you find it enjoyable, you can't wait to work, that you wake up from the bed like boom, and oh yeah, I want to do this work, I want to achieve this task of the day. You get this through first cutting all of those quick ways of dopamine, short-term pleasure. So that's pretty much it for all of this video. These were my 4 principles that made me work harder by 100x. Hope you find this video valuable, and let's get to work.